So that's there as well. Who's our magic item identifier? It's probably
Yeah,
Ratatouille.
yeah, I take 10. So I
Okay.
get 22.
22. I think that is enough, yeah. So you got a +1 breastplate, +1 bastard sword, and the Sihedron medallion. So the Sihedron medallion is it's a magical amulet. It's got an aura of necromancy. It's kind of faint, but it's a necromancy that has more of a positive aura than a negative aura. This medallion hangs on a leather cord, a silver disc inscribed with the Sihedron. The Sihedron is the seven-pointed star that you've seen through a bunch of this little complex. You've seen little sculptures and stuff like that of it. There's some lore about there that you wouldn't have access to, but by concentrating, okay, so let's take that stuff out before we put anything on a page. I guess you actually by learning this or by identifying this magic item, I guess you would probably know stuff about this particular Sihedron medallion. So you would learn that you could become a target of a scryer, become a scryee, as it were. But also that this has powers. Grants the wearer a +1 resistant bonus on all saving throws. So it's kind of like Cloak of Resistance. And then once per day as a free action, it can be commanded to bestow the effects of false life on the wearer. So it's a level 5 spellcaster. So that false life is 1d10 plus 5 temporary hit points that last for 5 hours. Also, if you place it on the neck of a dead body, the Sihedron medallion preserves the body indefinitely via a gentle repose effect.
Nice.
But you're also aware that this particular one you might open yourself up to scrying from the maker should the maker still be around.
Ah,
What could go wrong?
So let me just, before anyone puts that on their page, let me just kind of edit that a little bit.
I did take the +1 breastplate unless anybody else. I put my own back in there.
Yep, definitely. Somebody can use yours, unless it's got rampant stank on it. Should be okay.
Hank?
I don't know.
It smells nice.
It smells like Old Spice.
This
Well, maybe not an Old Spice, but
this altar here is where she was doing some kind of ritual. Is that right?
Yeah, she was definitely camped out in this chamber. I'll give you the description of the room again. Wide stone ledges of red marble line the curving walls of this room, which is lit by 4 burning skulls that sit in each corner. When you investigate, those skulls are continual flame inside the skull. So those are actually magical items. If you can, if you want to carry around a skull with a burning continual flame in them. 3 chairs rest in the room, and both stone ledges are covered with old books, scrolls, teeth, bones, scrimshaw artwork, jars of deformed creatures soaking in brine, taxidermied animals and limbs, and other strange objects. To the north, a large round fountain filled with frothy blue water fills the room with the gentle sounds of bubbling. And it looks like the water level is magically magically maintained. If you want to, you guys are in this room, you're probably going to experiment with moving water in and out. If you move water into it via another source, it'll drain back to the level that it was. If you take water out of it, it'll fill up.
Refills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of got like a automatic kind of leveler, and the surface is always kind of like bubbling a little bit.
If the skulls, we should probably take the skulls because I'm sure a lot of bars would like to have them, especially down the waterfront or whether providing light inside the tavern.
Yep, for sure. So let's put ever-burning torch. Let's see here. Items.
What about what do you guys think about bringing her body with us? And did we ever find the remains of Father Tobin, which is what she was wanting anyway, right? That's what took from the...
You do not. You don't find the remains of Father Tobin. But you can imagine that in the chapel, the Church of Lamashtu upstairs, there was an area where she had burned the remains of Father Tobin, and she gained her skeletal hand or her demon claw.
He made an ash of himself.
It's already been expended. We can't recover those remains.
Yeah, they've probably just been like swept up and.
Gotcha. So what do you guys think about bringing her back, or just leave her here to rot?
Well, he's made an ash of himself, so yeah, we should take her back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that will at least put an end to any speculation of what happened to her, etc.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
people don't believe she died the first, or do believe she died the first time.
Exactly.
Right. That puts closure on the situation.
Yep.
How we do that is another question entirely.
Yeah, exactly. The plan is to take her back. Take a Polaroid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that horse we found can fly, so that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect. He's going to help you guys get across the chasm. Shadow Mist. So let's see here. Let's heal up. And let's do some dungeon adventuring.
Alrighty. Well, are you going to don your magical breastplate?
Did you already don the magical breastplate?
I have already done it.
Excellent. Yeah. It's a little loose in the chest. She had larger breasts than Rampa, but you find that it adjusts over time.
That's not a bad thing.
It adjusts over time. The sword remains unclaimed. Auric does have the. He says, if you let me use it, I can help you fight your way out of here, and I'll give it back when we get to town. If you don't choose not to hire me on full time, like I could become a member of this team, he says. I'm very useful in a fight, you've seen.
Well, we'll have to think about that, but if you want to use it in the interim with a promise to return it.
Yeah, it beats heavy sit in someone's bag.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good with that. He says, "I'll even."
I'm pretty sure part of you is still on the blade, so you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was tougher than I remembered. Actually, none of them's on the blade. It's all in her claw.
Oh, that's what she was hitting him with. That's right, because she got disarmed.
It's burning disarmed. If she'd have had the sword, she would have cut him to pieces.
Yeah. That's pristine.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell to get us off this island.
Yeah, that's the next challenge.
Yeah, that'll
I
be.
have an idea, but we'll have to see if it'll work.
There might be some other areas that you find that lead to other places, but.
Well, we haven't been south yet, so that's one area at least.
So what we'll do is, who's the healing commander here? I guess it would be how many How many channels does Darsal have left for the day? Before we leveled up.
Yeah, I remember that I did 2, so I'd have 1 channel left.
Okay, just roll it out on the screen, and we'll assume that everybody gets the effect of that, and then we'll see if you have to heal up the next morning or overnight.
I had 1 lay on hands, but I'll use on myself as well.
Okay.
Unless he rolls a 6, then that's what I had. I already deleted it, but if he rolls a 6, I can use the lay on hands on someone else that still needs healing.
Okay.
Well, let's see what I do.
There you go.
There you go. 9.
All I needed.
So that'll get everybody except for Auric back to.
Then.
Before we rest, I wanna go get my gecko.
Yes.
That's for Auric.
Oh, okay, excellent. So that's 17. Orcs got down to 5. Overnight rest will do them. Okay, so let's give everybody an overnight rest.
It basically walks up to him and, touches him on the shoulders. Thanks for your help, and uses lay on hands.
No. You go up and smack him in the forehead and say, "I heal you."
That's not within the character. That's dwarf healing.
Where's the?
I say that because my wife plays a dwarf healer. That's exactly how she heals people.
Here we go.
So
very good
for the gecko.
Yes.
Is it like a horse?
Yeah.
Or is it like special handle animal stuff?
No, it'd be like a horse. Same kind of rules. I mean, do you have a way to communicate with it?
I don't know how to communicate with a horse either.
No, that's true. You could definitely ride a horse. It's combat trained like a horse. Once you get it used to you, I can't see it be a problem.
I don't mind using handle animal to help him bond with it.
Yeah, definitely. What I will do is I will put Stickfoot, if anyone has a way to communicate with it and find out if that's his name. I will put him in.
So we want to bring Shadow Mist with us, but I don't think we're going to depart down the basement. And definitely dragging a horse down these narrow hallways probably isn't the wisest.
Well, the horse is on the other mainland.
No, the horse is on this side. The horse is in
no, the horse is up. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Alexis,
the horse that you saved.
Yeah. Shadow Dancer is telling our story, narrating, scrying on us to the other horses.
So Shadow Dancer knows that you guys will be back tomorrow if all goes well. So these horses could just hang out here.
I have an idea on how to get us back across. I just need to stand at the spot to look at the bridge and think.
Okay.
I have an idea.
You don't want to fight a giant seal?
No, thank you.
Well, we'll see what happens.
No.
So are
we not fight the giant seal?
Did we rest in this room?
Wherever you rested, you were fine. Whether you went up to the top and shouted out "Shadow or Sundancer, I'll be over tomorrow," or
Inner animal. The two.
This is as good as any because it's completely shut off only one door.
Yeah.
If you had a way to communicate with Stickfoot, he would be useful in.
Yeah, okay.
He would be.
There's a weird spell I've never heard of called Code Speak.
Okay.
And it says me plus 1 willing creature per 2 levels, and then we just are able to talk to each other in a new language.
Okay.
I don't know.
Help him be willing by using handle animal and feeding him.
So it was called Code Speak?
Yes.
All right.
2nd level. Yeah, take a look. Yeah, willing creature.
Who's the
willing?
Yeah, let's see.
To change his name? Go.
Well, if you're gonna go up and feed him and stuff like that, and help you've healed his wounds. You've been nice to it. I don't see any problem with that.
Probably nicer than the goblin was.
Yeah.
So it's a bard spell, a medium spell, an occultist, a psychic, or a sorcerer wizard. So is that going to be one of the spells that you take when you level up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds
I
good.
can
Yeah.
talk to him for, what, 40 minutes a day? Or
40
40 minutes every time I cast it. And no one else understands, so that's funny.
Yeah, so you find out his name is Stickfoot. And that he's an excellent climber. He can stick to things. Like, like he can climb on ceilings upside down and walls and stuff like that. That's his thing. He's got 11 hit points. What I'll do is I'll drag his sheet onto your sheet and see if you can see it.
Does he have a sticky saddle?
Did that pop up for you, Ness?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a sticky saddle, but he has a saddle.
The safety harness so that you can ride it while it's walking upside down on the ceiling?
Rip Nugget would do it, but he was skilled with it. You might want to take mounted combat or stuff like that if you want to be doing stuff like that.
I put a lot of points in ride.
Yeah, there we go.
They pay off now.
Then I'll just take a lance and go bananas.
You and Alexis can fight each other.
Sounds familiar. I like this plan.
I had a crazy notion when you guys fought Rip Nugget that he was gonna question your honor, Alexis, and then challenge you to a joust. But it just
Interesting, yeah.
it seemed too bizarre. I thought it would be fun.
Well, then he'd have to find a way to get Sundancer over the Clough's Bridge.
And then I dropped his gecko.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a dream sequence where you get to joust against Rip Nugget. Yeah, Rip Nugget is expert climber, but he's not the sturdiest. So ideally, like, he could basically climb down to the edge of the dangling bridge and then climb back up with the bridge in his mouth. Or climb down and attach something that you could haul up. How you got to the other side, though, I don't know. What we can do is...
I have an idea, but I need to see the thing. And yeah, I have an idea.
Okay.
I cast spider climb on somebody, and they carry people.
There you go. If there was a way to get across, you could anchor a rope, and then you could haul up the bridge and attach it to the rope. And like the goblins had a way to fix it, should something like this happen.
It catapulted a goblin across with the rope attached, and if he successfully landed on the other side, if not, you just load the next goblin and try again.
Exactly. You got 25 of them.
But I don't think we finished exploring everything here.
No, we
exactly.
Out, right? Yeah.
So we've got Stickfoot on the map. We've got. I wanted to talk to you guys about one other thing here, and it was in the room, and it was all the journals and stuff like that. Nualia's papers.
Evidence.
Describing her nefarious plan. And it's just like, pretty much just like you guys had figured out. She was about to raise Sandpoint to the ground and then sacrifice all the people to Lamashtu in order to change herself into a half-fiend. That's what she was going for. There's also mention in the journals, too, of a shadowy organization from Magnamar that she had contact with, and she had differing opinions with. It was called the Brothers of the Seven. This is where she got this medallion from the Brothers of the Seven. She calls this medallion in her journal the Sihedron medallion. And that she knew that she was in the right place because there was several instances where she had seen this symbol in this, most particularly on those statues that are just in the hallway, just outside. The guy with the glaive in the book also had this medallion around his neck. So this Brotherhood of the Seven, when they start talking about that, and she mentions in somewhere that she couldn't bring herself to worship the skin saw man like they do. And when Alandril hears the skin saw man, his blood runs cold. Because it was this group, the Brothers of the Seven, and one of the skin saw men, not the skin saw man, who he saw in Magnamar, that he was in Sandpoint to get away from.
Oh, man.
So somehow she had some kind of connection with that. Whether you want to voice that to the group or not, leave that to you.
I'll share that information out loud.
Okay. So at one point, just before you left Magnamar to come north to Sandpoint, whether you were doing that just to maybe just get out of town, or maybe disappear in the Swallowtail Festival for a little bit, and maybe catch a boat out of town from here as opposed to Magnamar, what you witnessed a murder in an alley of one of your companions, one of your roguish brothers, and these skinsaw cultists were using war razors to carve a symbol into the chest of your friend. And they wore this bizarre mask. It was like one circular eye that was a swirl, almost like an entropic kind of swirl. The eye. It was hard to make out in the dark exactly what the one eye was, but it was kind of like bizarre and cartoonish. But they were gleefully carving the symbol into the chest of your slain companion. And you thought that they might have known your name.
Do I know if that's religious or cult?
Yeah, it was some kind of gang or religion that you had come across recently before. Maybe you stole something from them, or your friend had stolen something from them, or your friend, maybe, maybe he had... maybe saw them doing this to another person or something like that and was investigating.
Okay. That's
also possible. But it was enough of a fright for you to leave town. And you've noticed the 7-pointed medallion and stuff like that before. You'd never seen one before. You've never really put together that the Skinsaw cultists and the Brotherhood of the Seven was related to this 7-pointed symbol. But Nualia's journal identifies that. And then she says in her journal specifically that Pseudo had a connection with them. And that's how she was introduced to the Brotherhood of the Seven.
Very good. I'll share this with everybody, obviously.
With their cultists, they're religion based. Can I make a knowledge religion to see if I know anything?
You
more?
can. It's very.
Is that pretty much all we're gonna know?
Nope.
On the journal.
You it's pretty obscure. You think it might be, based on the elements that you're seeing, it might be some kind of cult of Norgorber, the god of murder.
We don't like him.
But Nualia also mentioned that the Skinsaw ritual was to replenish something called a rune well. Now, in her journal, she also says that there's a rune well found beneath Sandpoint, something that she thought was a rune well, and that its powers to summon the sin spawn were waning, and that she didn't want to use it again until after the sacrifice of the citizens, because she didn't want to burn out the well.
We discovered that.
But you discovered that.
Yeah. I thought we had done something to wear it out.
Yeah, you did. You filled it with blood, and then you summoned Sinspawn and killed them until it stopped doing it. She was worried about doing that exact thing, about shutting it down, until she had killed enough people in the sacrifice to recharge the well.
Well, we definitely want to collect all these journals and information to share it with the appropriate individuals in town.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is there any other story parts that don't make sense to you guys that I could fill in with these journals? Anything that you didn't get? There's a couple things that I didn't get, just as the DM, and one of them was the Dorito in that one room where you fought the Quasit. Still don't know what that thing does. The orange triangle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I read the module over like 15 times looking for it. I still don't know what that thing does. Maybe that's the part that charges the rune well. I don't know.
Okay.
Was there anything else from the... Because this is the whole story part of it that's gone, except for one piece that's lurking.
Well, we haven't found the 30-foot goblin yet.
Right. So, depending on where you guys slept, did you think you'd sleep up in the bedrooms, or did you spend a significant time in this chamber here?
Probably the bedroom.
Okay.
I'm happy sleeping up here.
Yeah.
Whoever spends a significant time in this chamber starts to hear whispers in their mind.
Oh.
That's a no. Nah, I'm dipping out of that room.
Okay. And it's extremely intermittent at first. It's almost like hello, 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 but it's not in common. So if you speak Goblin, you'll notice that several different attempts at hello, hello, hello. One of them is in Goblin.
Okay.
So if you reach your mind out, you can kind of begin a back and forth from this specific chamber. And you notice that the focus is the water. If you gaze into the water, you don't get an actual visual. But there's points in time we think you might see an outline of flames in the water. And there's a point in time where you think you might hear hello, come closer in Goblin. There's also a couple other languages. Let's see here. Rampa, one of those languages is close to the language that you just learned, but it's not quite. You can understand minor elements of it, but you can't make it out completely.
I can do a linguistics check.
You can definitely do a linguistics check.
All right. Oh, no, I can't.
Okay. Yeah, you can't identify the language, but it bears some similarity to the other elements that you're working on for learning the language that you just learned.
Yeah. So something like demonic or some abyssal, but not abyssal itself. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone else speaks this language.
And I'm happy to get rid of a 3 roll already.
Does anybody have an odd language on their list that they haven't come across yet?
Common.
I mean, Sylvan and Druidic, but...
Yeah, not applicable to this one, yeah.
Then
Common,
Draconic, that's all I got.
What page are the languages on? I know I put it down here, but I cannot find it.
Probably under notes.
It's under notes, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, there it
go.
is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yours are mostly human. Yeah. So
Yep.
Ratatouille might be the only one that might have a shot at this one. Nope, it's not on his list.
Aklo?
Aklo, You notice some elements of that it might kind of be related to Aklo, this in the same way that Rampa feels it might kind of be related to Abyssal, but not quite. And you can't make out what the words are saying. But every once in a while, you hear Malfeshnekor. Malfeshnekor.
Wonderful. And I chose a different spell. I kept going through the list. Share language.
Yes.
So Stickfoot can read, understand, and communicate to the best of its ability in any language. One language I already know.
Okay, cool. Even
And that
better.
lasts 24 hours. So I'm going to cast it every day. So I have a toddler that I can communicate with now.
Excellent. Stickfoot's hungry. That's pretty much the only emotion that Stickfoot has. Scared and hungry. And he likes,
Him and Tinder will get along great.
yeah, and he likes climbing on shit.
There were some dead goblins there he can munch on.
You know, he probably would.
Not
Because
that him and Tinder can communicate on any
Yeah.
sort of level.
the what made me laugh is I looked at what geckos ate, and sometimes it's mice. If they get big enough, sometimes they'll eat mice. So I thought that was funny with Ratatouille being a mouse, like humanoid. All right. So there's one door that we haven't really explored. You know that it goes to a door that leads to a large empty chamber that had some strange features, but there was no enemies or anything like that, so we didn't really explore it. And that was just to the
door?
south.
I
Yeah,
was about to say, it's the door to the south. Is
that's
that what
the
you're
one.
talking
Yeah.
about? Okay.
What I'll do is I'll give you the description of the room, and then we can kind of jump into tonight's adventure. The southern wing of this L-shaped hallway ends at a pair of stone doors carved with the depictions of two skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. While to the east, the hallway narrows down to a frame of a circular carving of what seems to be an immense stack of tens of thousands of gold coins that rises from the floor to the ceiling. The edges of these coins are carved with tiny spiky runes. Detect magic, which you guys have already done. Details a moderate illusion magic on the column.
Spellcraft 22.
22 is not enough for this. It's a powerful illusion spell. Probably one of the most powerful illusion spells there is. You can tell that there's kind of elements of silent image to it, but it takes up.
And where is this?
On the column in the in the L-shaped
blue
room.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay. That I was going to ping it, and then I realized we can't ping. Okay. Have we done perception on it to see if there's any strange things or any ways to move the column or secret doors?
As far as I know, other than casting the spell, detect magic to kind of examine it and make sure that there wasn't any lurking enemies in the room, and just to determine that this was a fairly safe spot to leave at your back. I don't think we've investigated it at all.
Okay, I'll do a perception.
And this is in the room we're all standing, or did
No, in the southern, there's like an L-shaped room. Yeah, there
so
we go.
we should go. Okay, so we should go down there, right?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, so we can see this.
So did I find anything on the column with my perception?
Are you tactily? Are you touching it? And
Yep.
okay, so it feels cool to the touch, like gold coins would.
Yep.
the scent of metal is in the air. When you ting on it, it sounds like it's an actual gold coin. None of it seems to move, though. Seems like it's all joined together in one giant column. All the tens of thousands of gold coins. Maybe even hundreds of thousands of gold coins to make a column that size, because it's basically a 5x5 column.
So we have to figure a way to get the column out, is what you're telling me.
The little spiky runes you recognize as Thassilonian.
And what does it say?
Various words, but most of them seem centered on wealth. Wealth equals power. Wealth, gold, that kind of stuff.
Does it look like it was built as an altar or simply as a commentary?
Probably as a commentary. Maybe just like maybe a worship point. Like a greed is good.
Okay. Well, I'll look around that area from where I am to my right, to my left, all around that back area for secret doors.
Okay. Okay, so you're up in the other room, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's nothing, no other, that room has been sourced out. You've gone through all
We
that.
did? Okay.
Yeah. I'm talking about the room that Alexis and Mims are down in now. That's
Okay,
where that's where the column is.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I see what you meant with the blue spot. On my map, there's a blue spot on my map too. So if you go down to the next room to the bottom, go south another 10
down?
feet. Yeah. Go south another 15 feet. There we go.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Yeah, that room there. Directly to your right is the column of gold coins. That seems to, that blocks off this chamber. And then there's the stone door with the two skeletons below. No magic on that door.
Okay, so what do the rest of you do? You coming down with us? And this is a column to my, this over here. It's a column, right?
That's the column, yeah.
Okay, and so I'll search. So I would have searched along here for secret doors instead. Then.
Okay. Are you taking 20 or are you taking...
Well, I rolled a 23. I thought I was at the top. That's where I thought we all... That's where I thought we all were.
I assume that up top in that room that you guys took 20. And I think Alendril had the best... So 29 would have been possible. Is it now 30, Alendril?
Let me just see. It is...
for max, if you took 20.
Yep. For perception, it is, 30.
Okay. So nothing... You don't find anything extra in the room that where you fought Nualia.
Okay.
But if you choose to take 20 in this chamber... You're not able to loosen any of the gold coins or anything like that. They also magically fuse together. You do find two small slots, one to the north and one to the south of the column in the wall that look about the size of a gold coin.
So if we put a gold coin in both of them, this column probably lifts up and we may be able to go through that way.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay. One gold coin in each one?
Yep.
Okay. So
there you go.
There you go.
Ching.
The column doesn't lift up. The column is not there.
Oh, it's an illusion.
It's an illusion. It's a powerful illusion. The coins go in the slot and then vanish. They're gone. Almost like they are winked out of existence.
So if you couldn't see through the illusion, this will let you go through anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's see.
I would suggest going back to the northern doors first.
Okay, so in this chamber, it's just like an L-shaped hallway past that. There are 3 sets of stone double doors. Let's see the door. The doors to the south are made of stone and bear no handles. The door to the south are stone and there are handles. And the door directly to the east is made of stone and has handles to be opened up. The door to the south that has no handles, each of the stone doors has an indentation that looks like it would fit a small 7-pointed star. Like the medallion. You can see the grooves in the bottom of the stonework. That if you inserted the medallion like face up to it, you may be able to click it open.
It's a Hydra Dragon medallion we just got.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Is it the north part or the east part or the south part that has a hole?
That's the south part.
South part. Okay. Well, I'm still for trying the north part first.
Okay. The doors, stone doors, you examine them. They don't appear locked or trapped at all. There are handles on the door to push it open or pull it open, whichever way it goes.
Okay. There's 4 of us here. Where are the rest of you? You're elsewhere? That's fine.
Let's get Van Kaskerkin in the game. Stickfoot.
Work. Okay. I'll open the door.
All right, open the door. I'll just do both of them right now, just for simplicity's sake. This barren room contains an upraised dais, which sits a marble throne. To either side... Am I in the right room here? Yeah, okay. To either side stand statues of a man clutching a book and a glaive. A ghostly figure seems to be seated in the throne, an image of the same man who appears in the statues. He seems to be addressing an audience as he moves his hands about, his fingers decorated with hooked rings, but words issuing from his phantom mouth are difficult to make out and in a strange language that Rampa immediately recognizes as Thassilonian.
Ah, so, and what is he saying?
This man, it's almost like a hologram of him.
Yep,
it's an image. It kind of, it's almost like a loop. So you catch
like
it.
A permanent silent image.
Yeah, and it's not silent. So obviously, there's an audible component. Yeah. So it's almost like help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. That same kind of where it goes in a loop.
Yep.
So you catch it at the very start of the loop, and it says, "Is upon us, but I command you, remain. Witness my power. How alas, this petty's wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final words to your grave, and let its memory be the last thing you... is upon us, but I command you, remain. Witness my power. How alas, this petty's wrath is but a flash compared to my strength. Take my final work to your graves, and let its memory be the last thing you... And then it starts over again.
Okay.
So what I'll do...
Can we see where it's projecting from? Like what the source of the projection is?
It looks like the throne.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. Like it's seated on the throne. Let's see here. Change the paragraph type to that. Detect magic indicates that it's the throne. It's a powerful illusion. Almost to the point of being overwhelming. in its magic. It's even more powerful than the illusion of the pillar of coins. That was extremely, extremely realistic.
These things on either side of the room on the north corners, are these statues?
Those are the statues of the man with the glaive and the book.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now, when you examine them, he also has that same medallion around his neck. In addition to ostentatious displays of wealth in the statue, like all his rings, and the statue seems to be depicting the finest robes, and the glaive looks like it might be made out of some precious metal, but it's all part of the statue. And there's one on either side of the throne, and the man in the throne. And when you kind of look at the image of that's being projected, you get a better idea of exactly the wealth. Like it might have been the finest woven robes that you've ever seen, kind of thing. Like maybe with thread of platinum.
So the one underneath Sandpoint was Wrath, right? We learned that.
Yes.
But with all the wealth and opulence here, it would seem that greed is more appropriate here, right?
Correct. And you notice the word wrath is in his speech, because it's going on and on and on. And alasness,
and I'll translate. Yep.
Alasness, petty wrath.
So this may be strength, though, because he talks about his strength, not about his greed.
It would seem that wealth was important. Wealth maybe was the source of his power.
Yep. Okay.
You get that? Getting that vibe.
On either side of the throne, there are those statues.
Those are the statues that we're talking about.
Okay.
The statues are of the same man, but like I say, in the image, you get a better idea of the wealth that this man's trying to project.
Okay, so I'm going to do a perception on the two statues, see if there's anything I can figure out that I can do with them. Well, the one of them is beyond me. Completely beyond me. The other one might be all right.
Yeah, you don't find anything. There's no moving parts or anything. There's no little doodads. You can't really can't manipulate them at all. They are extremely well carved. If you could somehow transport thousands of pounds of stone, it might fetch a decent price.
But they look like they might animate.
They're carved well enough to look like they could animate, but they don't. There's no magic on them.
Oh, right. Okay. Approach the throne.
Approach the throne, and the loop keeps going. It looks like it was part of a longer speech, but somehow the magic has been corrupted to just allow this part of it.
And there's nothing around it or behind it, right?
No, you don't find anything else in this chamber.
Okay. No. We'll try the one in the east.
A way to turn off the projection, maybe an off switch somewhere?
You don't find it. If you could somehow dispel the magic.
Nope.
Ratatouille.
Even if we close the doors?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you close the doors, it just keeps going. I can still hear it in the background. It looks like it's been going for as long as this is. But Ratatouille knows that this is the most powerful magic he's ever detected.
Okay.
And anybody else who's doing detect magic. It's almost to the point where you almost have to shield your eyes. Almost like looking at the sun.
All right. Well, head east.
Head east. I'll give you the description before we move in.
Like coffins.
This room contains 3 low tables, their tops covered with a strange and chilling selection of tools, saws, long-bladed knives, and objects whose purpose is not readily apparent. A strange collection of bones lies near the southern table. Too many to be one skeleton, too few to be two.
Huh. Well, this is where the cut-ups go. Okay. Go into there.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Okay, so you go in and check it out. There's no, doesn't appear to be any threat or anything to that.
No magic.
No magic. You do see in among all the tools and stuff like that, there is, and there's no magic in the room at all. There is. Oh, where is it here? The tools themselves look like they'd be useful, or might fetch a price to somebody back in Sandpoint. If you did a praise, you could probably get 100 gold pieces for them. The other thing that is another medallion that kind of matches the Sihedron medallion, but it's not magical. It is a circular 7-pointed star. It's made of silver and gold. It has little nodules and stuff like that. That looks like it matches the mark in the other door, because there was the indentation on each door.
Okay, we'll take it. Okay.
Interesting stuff. There we go.
I was saying this door here. Oh, sorry, south.
The two doors to the south each have the indentation. One with the Sihedron medallion would fit, and one with this other circular medallion would fit.
Well, let's try the non-magical one first. Because if we don't have to use the magical one, we can keep it.
Okay.
Does it look like it would be consumed upon use, or is it just like a key, just stick, twist, and pull out?
It's hard to say, because when you put the gold coins in the slot, they definitely vanished. They definitely went somewhere. So you try the non-magical one first.
Yep.
It locks in. It fits, but the doors don't open.
So whoever's got the other one, if you want your temporary hit points, use it now and then put the Sihedron in.
Who does have the Sihedron medallion? Anybody?
I don't think anyone claimed it. It's in our party loot.
Well, somebody should, because it's got temporary hit points.
And it's a resistance bonus to armor class.
What do you
As
mean?
long as we get it back.
What kind of resistance bonus?
Oh, it's +1
all your
resistance bonus to armor class, yeah. Or saving throws, pardon me. I say armor class?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. +1, it's like a cloak of resistance, but it's in a medallion form.
Right. Did the medallion emanate any evil?
Not evil, but necromancy.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning it was a good necromancy.
Like a healing kind of.
It doesn't have like an aura that goes with it, just...
No.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't mind, either myself or Romper ought to take advantage of the temporary hit points.
Okay. So if you
it looks
want...
like they really need it.
Yeah, if you want, it's a D10 +5 temporary hit points for 5 hours every day. It's a false life spell.
Well, we don't know we definitely need to use it immediately, right?
No.
Yeah. So that's kind of... I'll hand it to Rumpa. Said use it or use it for the door. Yeah.
Other than the invasion on the you don't know. I don't think you guys have adventured for 5 hours straight. Like once you started going room to room to room to room.
Right.
So probably on your first encounter, if you used it, it'd probably last the rest of your adventuring day.
Oh, did you use it?
I didn't because I
Go ahead.
don't know that unless you want me to.
Yep.
Okay, so 1d plus 5.
Yep, D10
Yeah,
plus
makes
5.
sense.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so I'll put.
There's a 7 temp, right?
Yep. Let's see here.
And how do we mark the resistance?
You just put it on your character sheet as a resistance bonus to save. I think it's I think you just put it as like in the bonus section here on combat tab.
Under miscellaneous?
Yeah, just add
So I
one
got
to all of
this-
those.
I had to add my divine grace into the miscellaneous column.
Okay.
I wish there was a second miscellaneous column. That would be great.
How could you how does it how's it higher for another one? It should be the same bonus all the way through, right?
So I just add 1 to each number.
Yeah, it should be the same bonus all the way along. So it'd be your charisma plus the +1 on top of that.
Yep, got it.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, I feel good. This stuff didn't hurt me.
You got an extra bonus for will on there for miscellaneous.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it supposed to be like that or?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Well, yeah. Look at her feet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Put it in the,
Gotcha.
put it in the slot.
Perfect.
Put it in the slot and see what happens.
Okay, so when you put it in the slot and it's still attached to the chain, I'm imagining, you kind of just leaning in and putting it on, or you taking it off and.
Oh no! If I'm gonna put it on the door, I'm not gonna have it around my neck.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's in my hand. Click.
Okay.
And I look at Rampa like returning the keys to the missile silo. 3, 2, 1. Click. Right.
yeah, you put them in. They turn, and you can kind of hear like almost like a vacuum seal. They turn. They turn. You can still take the things out.
Okay.
But it sounds like
Okay.
the doors got unlocked, almost like a vapor lock.
Okay, so you still got your medallion, and we
Yeah,
still have the temporary one, the not magical one.
Yeah.
Okay. And open the doors.
Open the doors.
So I guess I should move that from the party sheet to my inventory since I'm using it at the moment, right?
Yeah.
That makes
Yep.
sense. Okay.
That's fine.
Does it have to be worn in the slot to be used, or can I stick it in my pocket or the back of my bag?
No, it's got to be word. It's the next slot.
Yeah, it's the next slot item to get the bonus for the.
Okay. I didn't have to attune it, right?
No.
No.
You can
There's
you
no
can
attuning.
use the false life part on anybody, but like you could just put the necklace on them, cast the false life, and then move it over to yourself to have the resistance bonus to saving throws. You have to be wearing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's no attunement kind of thing in this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Just gotta find it and drag it.
Okay, the doors are open.
The doors are
The mark
open.
is worn.
Should have probably told you this too before you open the doors. So before we do anything, that same powerful magic also at play on the doors. But I believe it's an abjuration effect. You can identify it as arcane lock.
This is the Sacred Medallion.
Uh,
That's the-
No, on the doors.
On the
So
doors.
We're opening the arcane
Yeah.
lock by using the medallion.
Right. I just wanted to grab the right thing and move it over. That's
Yep.
all.
This room is is lit primarily by a 10-foot long pit of flickering fire that fills the room with a strange humid heat and the smell of burning hair. In the northern corner of the rooms, wooden risers each hold several dozen golden candles that burn without melting, while to the south the wall bears an immense carving of a 7-pointed star.
Okay.
So
So what's magical in here?
inside, see the fire pit is magic, and it is actual fire. It's actually burning. It's hot. There is a creature within the fire pit. And it is the source of the burning hair smell. It is... I'll show you a picture of him. And then we'll roll for initiative.
Not the dreaded initiative.
This is what the creature... Snarling canine beast pads forward on all fours. Its slender front limbs looking more like hands than a wolf's paw. And this is it here. And its facial features sort of resemble the 30-foot goblin art.
Looks like a couple of politicians I know.
Yeah.
And when you guys enter the room, he disappears.
Oh, he's one of those. Crap.
Try tracking him.
Detect evil.
You detect powerful evil.
All right. Should at least see the lingering effects. If not, I'm not going to use it to detect an invisible creature.
He's still in the room. Yeah. He's still in the flames.
Gotcha.
It's I don't think they have the size right on this creature here. Okay, yeah, the size isn't right on the mini, so let me fix that. Okay, so the evil is on par with some sort of outsider from the infernal planes. That's the kind of powerful that you get. Is there if it's so many levels above you, is there a chance that you're stunned?
I don't think so, but
it could be. No, there is a stun chance on Peldon's doing or anybody doing detect evil.
Yes, let me just check it.
Maybe.
Like if it's like 7 or 8 or 10 levels above you or something like that.
Yep. That far above us, we need to run.
So it is in the strong evil category.
Okay. Why? Huh.
If an aura falls into one more strength category, the spell indicates the stronger of the two. Okay, all right. I think it's only if it's overwhelming that there's a chance you can get stunned, or maybe that's an old edition.
No, it says here overwhelming.
Okay. And the HD's level is at least twice your character level. So it has to be overwhelming, and the HD or level has to be twice your character level. Because the hit dice wise, I think this guy might be twice. But you can just hear a cackling laugh. Fight last time free. And initiative.
Does he say that in common?
He says that in it would be either infernal or goblin. Does anybody speak infernal?
Nope.
He'd probably say it in goblin.
So is the creature shown on the map somewhere?
Yes, but you guys can't see him.
He's invisible.
He's
Gotcha,
invisible
gotcha.
to start.
That makes sense. Got it.
Okay. Let me find my initiative.
Oh, initiative. We should do that.
There we are.
Where is Auric? Ooh, that's not good. So it probably would have been back here somewhere. All right. I think we can take Nualia off the combat tracker.
Unless she's with us in spirit.
Unless she's fighting for us now.
She's changed teams. Somebody give me a knowledge planes check. Whoever the identifier is.
Ooh. Hang on.
That's not a knowledge.
I have knowledge.
+1.
Okay. I don't think that's enough to identify this.
A 30-foot goblin, clearly.
Before it
I have
vanished,
6
it was
ranks
only,
and I rolled a 6.
before it vanished, it was only around 9 feet tall.
It's his unwanted stepchild.
Okay. You're not really sure what it is.
It's evil. That means we know.
It's powerfully evil, and it just made itself go invisible. It was standing in the fire, and the fire is real. Let me reiterate that if you go in the fire, you will take fire damage. You can feel the heat from the fire. Somewhere its source is obviously magical. The smoke is going somewhere, obviously magical, but the fire is real. And I guess I'd have to roll for... Do you want Stickfoot anywhere near this fight, Rada?
I'm always riding them.
Okay.
Walking
We'll
switch
just
on,
I'll just
right?
put his initiative to yours then. How's that? Okay. So we've got Rampa first to act.
Okay, where did I see him? In this, which square did I see him in?
The 2 squares where the fire is.
No, I understand. Is he 2x2?
He is 2x2. He's 4x4 actually. No, 2x2. Yes.
Okay, so I'll swing in the square.
If you swing in the fire, you're gonna. That's the area where he was.
Yep. All right, that's where I'll swing.
Okay.
Just me. Oh, it'd have been great to start with the crit.
Okay, so roll a percentage dice for me.
Yep.
You got to roll over 50. Womp, womp, womp. It's the mischance. Oh, you have blind fight.
I do, and I still missed him.
Still missed him. Son of a gun.
And I will back to here.
Okay.
I'll say, he's in the fire, guys. Get him. Oh, hang on.
Oh, let me change it. There we go. There we are. Mims.
Aha.
That's too bad. Blind fighting would have given me a good shot at him.
Yeah.
Well, it did, but you saw.
Alendril. Have some guidance.
Oh, nice. Is that +4?
+1 on attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
Thank you.
Yeet.
All right, so I will aim at the fire where I saw
All right. Fire away.
Rampa aiming. Okay, so
Fire away. Very good.
very good.
You
I
might.
can't really highlight anything, So
Yeah, you might draw an attack of opportunity if you're gonna fire. Like you can stab.
Tumble.
oh no, sorry, that's what I meant. Was actually what I'm going to do is 5, 10.
Okay, when you
I
get
believe it's
to when you go to tumble through those spaces at the back, you can feel it.
Yep.
It like you'd think you might be tumbling through its actual space.
Oh, like over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were like you felt it right there.
Okay.
Like if you went any further, you'd be in its space.
Okay, I'll attack that space then.
Okay. Let's give you the tumble check first before you do that.
Oh yeah, sure. What are the odds, right?
Yeah, it's You're looking at CMD of 28. It's pretty thick. And you're pretty good at it. And when you do that, you draw an attack of opportunity. It's 29. It is 9 points of damage, and it becomes visible.
Okay.
And there he is, in all his glory, Malfeshnekor.
But you do have a flank.
With the way he looks at this moment, does he look like he might only be able to hit 5 feet, or can he have reach?
It looks like he has 10-foot reach.
Okay.
And for the sneak attack, I gotta turn that on, don't I? Shit.
It does say says he's large, and then it says space and reach is 5 and 5, which doesn't make any sense, but
Well, some large creatures actually don't have 10-foot reach.
no, but they're just like slugs and stuff like that.
Yep. No, you're right. If he's got long legs, you think he'd have 10-foot reach.
Yeah, most humanoids. What I can do is, if I put him down to 5'5" and don't give him any reach, I will take away his size modifier to armor class. I'll leave that to you guys. You want it to be 5x5 or 10x10? 10x10 is easier to hit. 5x5, you got more room to roll.
It's whatever is intended is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
It's
Did you
actually
add the flank,
15
Dan?
because I had the guidance and the flank, so that's actually 17.
17 is not enough.
Cool.
Let's leave him this big, and I say he can reach all areas of the room from where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Well, except for the really outer movements. Oh, no,
No,
you're right.
Technically,
No,
yeah.
you get everything. Yeah, you're right. He can reach a room. Yep.
Yep.
And that makes sense.
All right. Okay, so we've got some options here. We'll do the bite. I'll do a claw on each Rampa and Alendril, and I'll do the bite on Darsal. So let's do the bite first, because that's the worst of the worst.
That's because dwarves are tasty.
Dwarves are tasty. So that is 11. And claw on Alendril.
Yikes.
And a claw on Rampa. I should probably roll the hit, not just assume he's going to hit.
That does hit
Danger.
for 10 points.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Well, he's plus 14. He rolled an 8. He rolled a 70 to miss me.
All right. So instead of using magic, he just attacks all three of you guys at once. You've never seen a creature able to do something like this before. Just reach out and almost strike at will. Powerful claws.
Yeah, wow. So he appears in the fire to me, or
He is standing in the fire.
he's sticking in the fire. Well, I'll whack him with my mace.
Okay. He's easier to see now. He's easier to hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the flank on that one, because if you draw a line between,
Yeah, with the flank. Yeah.
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 So-
Exactly.
Yep.
Flank.
so that's a hit.
So that would have been a hit. Oh, righty.
And you're using your mace. The mace
Yeah.
just kind of it hits him, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay, passes right through him, I take it.
No, it hits him, and he just kind of looks at you like, "You'll be tasty."
Well, I'm going to take a step to the side.
Actually, he says that, "When I feed on your soul, dwarf, then you will know what power is." And he says it in Goblin, which you understand, I believe.
Which I understand, yes. Ha.
I heard growl, growl, growl.
Okay.
Stickfoot and Ratatouille. That is a hit. Okay, he doesn't seem resistant to that damage.
That
burns.
do on her turn.
I cast guidance.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
She did. She cast
On
guidance.
whom?
Alendro.
Okay, cool.
Tinder's gonna hop over to Alexis since you're in front of. Let's try his new ability out.
All
Is he
right.
sitting on me or? So
Yeah,
what-
he jumped up. You felt him come across your shoulder and then like out to the end of your shield.
If I move, will he move with me? Or
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So click it. No, not in standard. I gotta shift to combat. Yes, it's prepared. It is not wanting to click. Okay. Fine. So the cone is not going to include Alendro.
Yeah, you can do the cone in such a way as it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't hit Alendro, but he's standing on.
I do
on
have
the front of
evasion, but
Alexis.
thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to try it.
Yeah, I tried clicking the spell and it wasn't wanting to work for me, so I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah.
It won't get
So if it
Darcel.
doesn't-
Yeah, that's fine. It'll get the front of Malfeshnekor, which is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine.
Boop, boop. Now I have to dodge if you can, I suppose.
He's got a reflex save, I believe. If you roll, if
Yeah.
you target him,
Let me target him that way.
there we go. And then if you click the cast button, the reflex save should be handled.
Did Malfeshnekor say his name in Goblin?
He might have. He's yammering on, like he's.
I'm pretty sure Alexis heard my fresh knickers.
Yeah, this is definitely Malfeshnekor. This is the entity that they're trying to contact.
Right, I understand that.
takes-
I'm trying to make fun of his name. So anyway.
So he takes half damage.
Half damage. Cool.
Did it look like he took that damage, or was he resistant to it?
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
Ah, Tinder!
Yeah.
I know the answer to that.
He takes the damage. It singes his fur.
Wow.
Tinder just then like creeps back behind Alexis's shield. It's like,
You should
Don't do it.
let the
Don't
creature
see me.
throw that kind of damage.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I think it does. It's weird.
Wow.
All right. So Alexis is going to take a 5-foot step tactically
Yep.
here. He's going to use a standard action to cast a spell, which is the first time she's ever done so. So she's praying to Saren Ray to protect her from this evil.
Okay.
So I think I have myself cast, and we're going to hit cast. Should give that to me, right?
You might have to drag the effect onto yourself.
All right. I'm not sure. We'll get there. So I dragged the spell onto the sheet.
No, you see the little effect buttons to the side of it. When you open up the magnifying glass, it should have the different effects of the spell. Those are the effects that you drag onto you, either the
Oh,
mini
just-
or the Alexis on the combat tracker.
It says cast, attack, and save.
Okay,
Is it
so
one of
let's see
those?
here. No, you are. Let's see here. So when you open up protection from evil,
Yeah.
so you'll see the little magnifying glass beside. So open that up. Oh, it doesn't have the effects. Okay. It's this one from the PFRPG spellbook.
Yeah, I took it and dragged it right over from that.
Okay.
So I'm
let's
sorry
see
to
here.
delay.
It's okay.
It's several things.
Yeah,
that
it's
to-
saves
not-
and all that stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll keep all that in mind. I'll make
Um,
I'll make a proper effect for you.
Yeah. She'll use the swift action to. Well, she'll move action, draws a sword. She'll point it at my Freshnickers down there, and say, "It's your evil ways will end here." She's going to smite evil, declare it on him.
Okay, so one thing that you'll notice is protection from evil. It's a deflection bonus to armor class.
Okay.
And smite evil is also a deflection bonus to armor class, so they won't stack.
Oh well. There's other benefits to saves and everything.
Yeah, there are other benefits, but for the full benefit for armor class, your smite
You get
evil
one.
would override.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's +3,
Right.
right? And that's the 2.
Okay.
So in terms of armor class, I should be showing 24, because it's 21 plus 3.
Right.
Okay, we're on the same page. Good.
Okay. Cool. So
That's that.
if you drag smite evil, because you already had smite evil on yourself, you'll have
Yeah,
like multiple instances of the same thing on there. 2 are off and 2 are on. Whenever you smite evil, all you really need to do is just turn on the one that was already on there.
Oh, okay. I turned it on the spell. Got it.
That's okay. All right, cool.
I don't know how to. I guess. Well, one is off already. Oh.
Yeah, one's off already. So you don't have to keep dragging it on. You can just turn that one on and off. If you turn it on multiple times, then it'll take effect multiple times.
Oh, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix. How do I fix this?
So I'll just, let's see here. Do you want me to delete?
Yeah.
I'll delete.
I'll
Yeah.
delete it and I'll do it correctly.
Let's see. It was. We'll leave the ones that were already on there. So there
Okay.
should be an attack smite evil and a armor class smite evil. You just turn those both on, and they're good.
Okay.
And then when when you defeat Malfeshnekor,
Yeah.
you can turn that off. Okay, Auric,
Yeah.
Van Kaskerkin.
Yep. I can't fight defensively while not fighting, correct? I have to actually make an attack roll to
No,
get the benefit of that.
No. You can be fighting defensively when you're.
Shield's up and I'm ready to
Yeah.
fight.
So
Okay. That's my turn. Sorry for the lengthy.
no, it's okay. Auric says, "Wish me luck," and he makes his way in.
Watch the fire.
Good luck.
And he
And if you
steps,
die, we get your equipment. It's all good.
steps over this way and draws an attack of opportunity as well. What is going on? This guy's got multiple AOOs.
Bastard got combat reflexes.
Well, not necessarily. It resets on his turn, so he attacked you on before his turn. Then he's went. So he may not. He could have, but he doesn't need to have it to be able to attack twice in this scenario.
It would, it would affect him for the next round if he did. He missed though, and Auric.
Oh, nice.
Whack him.
Lucky-
Whack him in the
Lucky's
stack.
on your side.
Using the magical bastard sword. I should.
Almost a good thing.
Misses.
He's not used
He
to it.
gave you a magical sword, and the first thing you do is miss.
And Sundancer says, "This doesn't look good." Rampa.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit him where I am. At least this time I don't have a miss chance.
So let's say everybody in the room with him now has a flank.
And now I rolled a 14.
And,
Okay, bye.
Mims.
Did Alandrill use my buff already?
Yes.
Okay, so guidance is back and free again. Alright.
I'm assuming a 16 miss because I forgot to put the flank on. But
Yeah,
16
16
doesn't
is
sound
a
high
miss.
enough anyway.
No.
I don't think burning disarm is gonna do me any good.
No, he's actually physically standing in fire.
Yeah.
Can you put the fire out?
No, I don't have anything to put the fire out. I picked up utility things so that we could get across the bridge.
Yeah, produce water would be really good right now.
Would be, except I don't get that spell anyway. Let's go ahead and hit Alendrell again with guidance.
Is it a range or is you have to touch?
Do I have to touch? Oh, I gotta touch. Okay, I gotta pick somebody close.
No.
You can get Alexis, Ratatouille, Stickfoot, or Auric.
That'll be Oric's turn then.
Without having to cast defensively.
Yep.
Okay, Auric will take it.
He wanted good luck, right?
He needs it. Alendril.
Okay, cool. So, is there a way to turn on flank, or is it just I gotta put the modifier in the box?
Yeah, just put the modifier in the box, or I can make a... actually, why don't I ease off on the making of the effects, because ideally I want you to be able to turn them on and turn them off yourself. So, effects. Let's see if flanking is in there. Okay, so let's do this.
And then the follow-up question, which I should have asked you last time.
Yes.
This is, would he be considered an evil outsider?
Yes,
Yes. Brilliant.
absolutely an evil outsider.
Yay. So it's +4.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you take that as your favorite enemy?
I did.
Nice, good choice. Okay, so if you open up effects in the menu, so it's top right. On my screen, there's 2 levels of boxes of 4. It might be different on yours. Got it. Okay, so flanking should be the second one. Drag that little man over to Alendril on the combat tracker. Okay, cool. Now, anytime you're in a flanking position, you can click that on, and when you're not, you can click it off, and you can do it all yourself.
Perfect.
Sneak attack damage, are you able to turn it off and turn it on yourself?
Does that turn it on or off? No. Let's see if I can drag and drop it.
Okay, so perfect. So I'll get rid of the one that I was using.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, do I want to add one for...
We can add one for your favorite enemy. I'll do that after.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's just roll with it for now.
Cool.
Oh, good. You get flank and the evil outsider.
Yep, and should have a pretty decent chance of doing some damage. What weapon are you using?
Kukri.
The Kukri. It's not magic. You watched Darcel's mace just bounce off of it.
So I will pull out my short sword for that.
Okay.
Because it's a +1.
Okay.
Do I want to do it? Yeah, I'll do that.
So are you? What are your pluses altogether?
It'll be 18 in total.
Okay. Okay, I see. So you're +2 to hit, and is it +2 damage for
the
favorite enemy?
Sorry, for favorite enemy, yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
He only rolled a 5. It's tough to hit anything with a 5 at even this level.
It's a miss. You guys got it's 20 plus.
Yep. Yeah, I figured as much. Cool. That is all for me.
Okay. So you pulled out a magic weapon. Darcel doesn't have one. Rampa, you don't have one, do you?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Auric has one, though.
No. Mine is cold iron, but that won't make any difference with him.
Well, you're not sure.
Hit it and find out, right?
He doesn't.
If I hit him, I'll find out.
He doesn't target you, though. All 3 of these attacks go on Auric.
Oh. Well, it's a couple low.
Hit.
No.
Alas, poor Auric. We knew you well.
Did you? That includes your armor class for fighting defensively?
Auric's not fighting defensively.
Yeah.
Oh, Auric. Sorry.
Auric, yeah.
Fighting.
Sorry, I thought you said
Fighting.
Alexa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Fighting
Poor Auric.
offensively.
The last poor orc, I knew him well.
Yep. Well, you just took like 2/3 of Oryx. Get up and go. Darsel.
Yeah, okay, since my attacks aren't doing anything, can I do a magic weapon on Rampa's weapon?
Okay, are you going to cast defensively? Because you think that this guy could reach anywhere in the room.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So attacking defensively, what do I do to set that up?
You do a concentration check. So on your sheet, under actions,
Yeah.
when you have your spell lists, it says there should be one for domain spells.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Concentration check.
CC,
Right up there.
yes. Do you have combat casting? As one
It's
of
a
your
feat.
as
Feat
one of
gives
your
you
feats.
+4 to a combat
Let
to
me
cast.
check. Yeah, no, I don't have combat casting.
Okay, so the difficulty, I'll let you roll the dice just to see what you're shooting for your concentration check before we do anything, just to see what the modifier is, because I can't tell what it is.
Roll high or roll low. Low. Either way, we won't have to worry about it.
I just want to see what the modifier is. Okay, so you're shooting +8, and I'll tell you what you need to hit to do the spell without losing it. So it's a magic weapon. It's a first level spell. The DC would be 17. So you have to roll an 8 or better, just like you did, to cast the spell in combat without losing it. So I'll let you decide whether you want to do that or you want to 5-foot step out of the room and do something else or whatever you want to do.
Oh, what the hell, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
I'll let
Okay.
you use the roll. Okay. I just wanted to get a commitment from you. So you target, you
We're all committed one way. or
okay,
the
so
other.
you target
One way or
Rampa's
the other. Yep.
Rampa's Naginata? All right, excellent. That's okay. I let you
Okay.
you passed. The 8 was good enough. I just wanted to see what the 9 was good enough. I wanted to see what the modifier was on to give you the choice whether you wanted to do it or not. Okay, so Rampa, your weapon gains +1 to hit and damage, I believe, and is classified as magical.
Or main rounds.
I think it's for
This is not
4
round.
minutes. I think it's minutes.
Yeah.
I think it is too.
Yep. Yeah, 1 minute per level. So if it's a masterwork Naginata, then the to hit is the same. Just 1 extra point of damage.
It's not, so it'll be +1 to hit and +1 damage. That's great.
All right, excellent. So Darsel comes through in the clutch. Stickfoot and
He does.
Ratatouille.
Thank you, Darsel.
Other than your acid bomb and a little bit of electric shock, this creature looks pretty much unhurt. While he's simultaneously ripped through the 4 of the better warriors in your group without batting an eye. Okay, he's
He's not going to like you, though.
No, I'll eat you last, rat. He says in Goblin. Tinder.
Tinder doesn't want to go bite him. He jumps off Alexis and then hides again on
Okay.
poor Mims. Because I don't want to touch him either.
So is Tinder gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he watched him glide across to disappear into Mim's hair.
Yep.
That works, because I didn't want to put him in danger. All right, 10 feet.
Okay, that's
Draw?
yeah, it does.
All right, I'll roll it.
All right.
So with the fighting defensively and
Nice.
Is
smite
it-
evil, it should be.
Is it 31?
You roll a 17, you're going to hit him.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter what I have. There's nothing that's going to be.
No, you roll a 17.
But but the temp import's what proof.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
should are you smiting right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should it go right through, pass through all the DR?
I haven't attacked
Yeah,
him yet.
your
But he
attack
attacked
definitely
me.
will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you-
okay. Sorry, I saw the damage absorbed. My bad.
You classified him as your smite, right?
Yes.
I said, yeah.
Smite.
I don't
Did
know
you
other
add
enemy.
your level to your
I
damage?
haven't attacked the roll yet.
Yeah, he hasn't
I
done
drew an
it.
attack of opportunity, and we resolved that.
Yeah. Alexis
Now-
moved
He's
in and
hitting you. I see.
Malfeshnekor reaches out and rakes her across the cheek.
Yeah, so I totally misread all that too.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I thought it was you attacking him, not the
Like,
other
yes,
way around.
this
You're
is
gonna
me
smoke
attacking him. Natural one. No.
The Sihedron medallion makes a
Curses.
Yep. I did not give myself flank, but I don't think a 4 would matter. But
No.
I don't think I really have a flank anyway. So
Well, you
That's
get
And you're just wasting those temporary hit points.
yeah. He's already burned through them.
well, it's they
Well
were
done.
used.
So Van Kaskerkin.
They were. It's better them to be used than to sit there being wasted.
Screams
agreed.
Alrighty.
in anger at Malfeshnekor.
Plus the plus D4.
Plus, I think it's just +1 in this one.
Is it +1?
Yeah, in
Yes. take
in
the plus
5e
one.
it's a D4.
That's that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
And this is
Take the plus
magic, so
one.
this is full damage.
Whoa. I did
So
need
that-
more than that.
So that's 8.
nice.
8 points of damage. Well, it gets him into the 30s. He's almost half. Or does he have any more potions left?
I got him.
So he is. Yeah, he's got 1 left. So he says, "I'll be right back, guys. I'm not retreating. This is just tactical." He steps
5
back.
step behind me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd do.
Yeah. And Sundancer says, "It looks like the new guy's about to fall. Rampa!"
All right. Well, I've got a flank. I keep forgetting to add the flank, so I will do that.
I have the effect is now set up if you want to drag it over to your character or onto the.
All right. I've already done it, so
Okay, cool.
next time I will. Yeah, sure.
Onto the combat tracker, I mean. Oh,
Jeez.
See, that's what you get for not using it.
That's what I get for rolling 3s and 4s and 5s.
I changed the color of my dice because
Something-
I obviously was the reason.
Mibs.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that.
I'm gonna shove this potion of cure moderate into Orc's mouth.
Okay. You might want to step back 5 feet because that's still technically within his reach. There we go. Yep, you can do that. No problem at all. What do you got? A potion of cure light wounds?
Cure mod.
Q mod. Okay, so 2d8 plus 3. And he was also fishing in his pouch.
She just kind of like,
Okay, thank.
drink it.
All right, cool.
You want me to roll it or you got it?
I can do it.
For that.
So it's 2d8. Oh, nice one. 17 back.
Boot boot.
Wow.
Wow.
Almost max.
I don't think I
Nothing
can
there.
cast anything either.
Malfeshnekor
No,
can't
not while you're
does-
doing all that.
Yeah, no.
Does-
Okay.
Is,
Then that's it
is
for
he
me.
a summoned creature?
Maybe once,
You don't know.
thousands of years ago.
But that doesn't matter. for
No,
the bonus.
it's not like he's a bound creature. How's that?
It's different. Got it.
Okay. Alan Joe.
And we're not high enough level to have banish.
No, I wasn't talking about banish. The protection.
Protection
the-
from evil
right,
prohibits bodily contact from summoned creatures.
Unless you attack them first, yep. Or they make their saving throw. I suspect he'll make any saving throw we need.
Probably got a decent chance. He's a pretty powerful creature.
You still got a flank there, Dan.
Yep. Still got a flank. You got a magic weapon. You got.
Don't spoil it like my 5s.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
there we
you
go. That's a hit. Before you roll your damage,
Yep.
let me just check and make sure on your sheet that the +1 short sword has magic as the indicator. Piercing and magic. Okay. And in the modifier, add the bonus to the damage that you're going to do
Okay.
in the modifier
would be-
box.
+2.
And don't forget to tick on, you've got it, sneak attack damage as well. Excellent. This should do a good bit of damage.
Wait.
Oh, what happened? Sneak attack damage should have went. Okay, because I've been using... Okay, maybe the one that I was using was set up differently. Okay, just roll 2d6s and I'll add it to it.
Okay. Did it show up? No.
Yet, if you click it, you got to roll it in the either click it or roll it in the column.
If you click it, it'll just do one automatically. If you pick them up, and you have to drop them in the chat window. The drama builds.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Sundancer says this is big. This is huge.
And I'm not doing squat here. It's like I'm the most useless character in this group right now.
Well, I've missed him twice with like a 4 and a 5, so.
Ray, I'm throwing buffs out.
I buffed my AC and still got hit. I could have taken my armor off to say it hit me and had the same effect.
Are you trying to roll it and it's rolling but not coming up on the screen, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't drop it like within the actual chat window, it won't register. It's got to be within the white box chat in your fantasy.
You can't drop it on the mat. You got to drop them in the. There you go.
That was me.
That wasn't me.
That was me. So if you just there we go, and one more, my friend. Nice, another 8 points to Malfeshnekor. Puts him just at the half-point mark.
I want you to know that the only hit I would have had, which was a natural 20, I missed because even though I had blind finding, I missed. And since then, I haven't hit anything.
So Malfeshnekor,
waving at the air.
Malfeshnekor glares at Alandril as he feels the bite of the magic sword.
Ding.
For the first time from a magic weapon, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Except for the guy who just left.
Oh yeah, Auric, yeah. So he steps like this, 5 feet, and lashes out at Auric with his bite, and 2 claws are going to be on Alandril. So that's the bite on Auric, which is a hit. And 2 claws at Alandril.
Just be claws. Wow, he rolled high for you both times too. So, why can't I get those rolls?
Alandril. He smashes against the wall. And Auric, I think, did I already do his damage? No, I didn't.
Am I staggered? I'm literally
yes,
staggered.
you are staggered. Fuck. And Auric, he evades the worst of it. It is bad. I think I rolled damage twice against Auric, though, did I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take that 7 off at the end. Let's see here. Hit. Claw, hit. No, I only rolled once, I think. Bite. No, I did. So 7 extra points to Auric is unfair. Unfair. DM foul.
Give them over here, Auric. I'll take them.
Darsel.
I want to take the DM's rolls to hit.
Yeah, DM's.
Oh, my.
You see Alandril's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I see that. Running down. I'm gonna take an ALO if I go down there.
Probably.
Yep, but gotta do that. Okay.
So
next Alandril.
All right. So he reaches out smashes you with a claw, smashes at you.
Of course he hits me.
You keep rolling 14s,
This
16s,
is really
17s.
But the
And
dead
we're rolling
bodies,
fives.
right?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Okay. It's for the team. Okay. Do I have them targeted? Oh, okay. That's
If
better.
you think he hasn't got combat reflexes, you can just cast. If you think he does, then you have to cast defensively.
You think he
We
does?
know he does.
You
know
think-
he does. He's
you-
Yeah,
demonstrated.
but I know. I
Yeah.
know that.
Okay, so I gotta do the combat casting first.
Yeah,
Concentration check.
concentration check. Yeah, the DC is the
It-
same.
And even with combat reflexes, can you take an attack of opportunity against the same person at the same moment?
It's
It's
for
a different. It's a different
it's a-
issue.
it's a
One
di-
for movement, one for spell casting.
Yeah.
You can't do twice for movement, but yes, you can. Different things provoke.
And then we'll throw moderate.
You failed that one, my friend.
17
okay.
misses.
Oh,
16 misses.
Yeah, 17. You need it's 15 plus 2 times the level of the spell is the DC.
all I tried, my friend.
Thanks, man.
So Alendro is back to wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Stickfoot and Rada. He's getting closer to you too, Rada.
A magic missile from the wand. 3
Oh.
damage.
Okay, 3 damage. It goes through. And he hisses. He says, "You're lucky I want to eat this dwarf first." As he stares at the rat. Tinder.
That's a big scary thing. He's like, I did my thing. I was magnificent for a moment.
My 5-foot step to here, can I get a flank?
Absolutely.
Boop. Nope. Oh. We added a thing. Let's do that. Bam. Okay. Monster's targeted. I'm going to hit my button.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that.
Come on.
Ugh,
you
not
crit
quite.
That's a crit.
Nice. That's how you did
But
it.
is it? Did it confirm or no?
That's
I don't think
confirmed.
It did.
It's
Shit, really?
yes.
I'll take it.
20's the
And that's
magic
my-
number.
And that's
And you do double your bonus damage the first time because it's an outsider. Okay, so 20, and then we're adding
8.
3 for charisma damage. I don't
Okay.
know if you factored that in or not.
I think we double
No.
it.
It's your level.
Says
Charisma
2.
is to hit. Level is damage.
Okay, well, it didn't update when I updated. So it says damage 2. It should be 4 then.
Okay. So it should be 4.
Well, except your level is 4, so damage should be +8, right?
Yeah. So, but it accounted for 2 of that already. So it should be
Yeah.
6 more.
Okay, right.
That makes
Yep.
sense. Yep.
Okay, so 6
You just
more.
need to edit this thing to
Yes.
say
Yeah,
for my
that's
level.
fine.
Okay, so that wound bites deep into the arm of Malfeshnekor between the magic and the smite and using the it hisses with pain and it says, "I'll have to kill you first." It seems as sorry.
I talk gibberish back because that's all I hear.
Yeah, he stares at you
Yeah, that works.
and he's talking away. He looks like he's getting ready to go. So Auric has
The thing
The
growls funny.
the flank here, and he was going to drink a potion. He's not
Get
now.
behind me after the attack.
All right.
That's what she quickly says that to her.
Okay. And he says, maybe this will bring him down.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. That's a critical hit. And this is
You
full.
guys confirm crits, and I can't even hit it.
This is full damage, kids.
That should be good.
and it's even with the partially resistant, so it outright kills him.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Saves me from having to do the heroic stab him and fall down dead.
Yeah, so that makes it 99. Yeah, that puts him to dead. Okay.
I feel like everyone contributed there. That feels a little better than last round.
Fair.
I don't feel like I contributed, but that's okay.
You didn't even get hit, did you?
No,
Oh, yeah, you did.
I rolled a natural 20 on the first one, didn't confirm, and then even with blind finding, couldn't hit him. And then next rounds, I couldn't hit it anything. I rolled 3s and 4s.
Yes.
Well, kids, that was a
well.
challenge rating 7 creature.
Nice.
Well done.
Well, let's look around and see if there's any secret doors in here to get us out of here.
I'm just gonna, kind of make sure as part of the smite evil that it doesn't come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Coup de grace.
I'm going to request a medic.
He's right beside you.
Medic?
Let's see here.
Does
And
it
you should
stay
always-
put? Does the corpse stay put, or does it disappear?
It stays put. It stays on the
That's good to
plane.
know.
So it was bound here.
It was bound instead of summoned, yeah.
Summoned.
Yeah.
However many thousands of years ago, and it's been just okay. So check for checking
treasure
for
in the fire.
yeah. You checking for secret doors. You find 2 of them, and it opens up into little alcoves. The little alcoves. Let's see here. He's a bunny. Okay, so in the western alcove, there's a coffer made of silver, and you check it for traps and stuff like that. There isn't anything, but within it there is on a bed of fine white sand a ring that is magical. And on the face of the ring is a 7-pointed star.
Oh,
Like the almost like if it was a Superman ring, almost kind of like that, but it's 7-pointed star design. Ratatouille, that does not cut it for this ring. And also,
Anybody else have detect magic?
also in this room, there are the eternal candles. There are 60 of them, in fact. They're just basically lesser versions of Ever-Burning Torch. And
Take
this,
them. They're all worth a lot of money.
and the silver candle is worth, or the silver coffer is also worth 100 gold pieces. So let's see here.
Greyhawk, everything.
Yep.
Yep.
In the eastern alcove?
I don't think there was anything in the eastern alcove.
Oh, +5 Avenger sword? Or
No, nothing like that. No. Not really sure what the point of the alcoves. Okay, the 2 alcoves are hidden by secret doors. Successful DC perception check, which you would beat. They were once used to store valuable items, but that's all that's left within them.
They put all the items in one room. The other one is just there.
There was only the one item but it was basically sitting in. They left
the ring,
this one
yeah.
behind, yeah. And then the candles are all the way around the room. The fire still burns.
Can we tell if there's anything in the fire?
Yeah, you search around, you don't see other than the magical emanation from the fire itself. It's almost like a firewalker kind of pit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kind of like that. There's no other magic in it. You can kind of sift through the bottom of the fire. You don't find anything.
Okay. And what were these? Are these statues in the corners?
Well, let's see here. The northern corners of the room, wooden risers, each hold several dozen golden candles that burn without melting.
Ah, okay. Just more
While to the
candles.
south wall bears an immense carving of a 7-pointed star.
Okay, let's take the ring.
Definitely take the ring.
Can anybody else have detect magic or spellcraft?
No.
Okay.
Is the ring evil?
Not memorized.
Not evil.
How about a
Not
little
prepared.
share some love there, Durcell?
If you guys all gather around, Darcel might be able to. This would be a good opportunity to channel.
Oh, yeah.
Let me come back. Yeah, we'll gather
We'll
around.
just gather
Yeah,
here in the middle
yeah.
where everybody's currently standing.
Don't worry about where your minis are placed. You just say you're gathered around.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So before you do it, target everybody.
Yeah.
So let's see here.
Believe that. So
And just
let me
move yourself to the
double
other side.
check
If you
everything
move
from
yourself
there.
to the other side of the fire pit, you'll get us all.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. If you just hit target
Okay.
friendly
Yeah, I can
units.
see it there, but how even stickfoot gets a benefit. How about that?
Okay.
The channel.
Channel 8.
Got channel 9.
Channel 9.
Very nice.
What does that do for me? Oh, I've got rid of 9 of my 10.
I'm still hurting.
9 better.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm only down 32.
Yeah. Not hardly even wounded, eh? Just a flesh wound.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll help so he's not burning everything he has.
what's the next story there? Rampa's down one, Alan Drill's hurting.
Yeah, everybody
I'm
should.
kind of hurt. Or I could do another.
Yeah, it's probably a decent. You can do. How many in a day can you do? 4?
3.
3? Okay.
3.
It's probably a decent time for a second.
Roll high, roll high.
Yeah, it was an 8. So you're okay. And Alan Drill.
Yeah,
I
or
can.
Okay.
I'm only down 24 now.
Alan Drill's the only one really hurting.
Yeah.
yeah,
You'll
or,
get it. Almost everybody else. Oric's only down 8 of 42.
yeah. Oric gives you gives Mims back a potion of cure moderate wounds. And he says, "Thank you. You didn't have to do that. That was selfless of you."
She just gives him a nod, and you want me just to drag it back on?
I think
So
I can.
do you have a potion
There we
there,
go.
Alan? Yep.
What's that?
No, Alexis basically touches your
Yes,
shoulder,
please, if you're
but you
healing.
fought well, and I appreciate it. And see if Serenray does not. What the hell's wrong with me? You know.
Did you just do damages to me?
You did.
No,
You
no,
just-
it should have. No, I clicked.
You-
I clicked heal.
You're gonna drag him to hell.
That's stupid.
It's
Okay,
for his
no,
sins. He was a sinner.
Yeah. So can you heal 4? Or can I re-roll it? Which do you want?
I re-roll it.
Oh.
There you go.
About the same.
So 5. So what was I at? I was at 24. So
You were at 24, yeah.
Yeah.
So 19. Oops.
185. Oh.
That was pretty funny. Let me lay on hands. Die!
Sinner.
You know, you probably weren't wrong though.
I believe that.
Serenray sees something within you she didn't like.
Oh, dear. All right.
Yeah, so you check out the room. It probably takes about, say, 10, 15 minutes to check everything out, get everybody healed up, make sure that you've done everything that you could possibly do in that room, collect all the ever-burning candles and loot and stuff like that. And that's it for this area. I think you've been to every part of it, and then there's just the area
We've
to
been
the
down
south with the two doors with the skulls on it. 2 doors with the, not with the skulls, the skeletons holding a skull, I believe, was the door, was the room description. Let me
Skull Sport.
bring it back up here. Yeah, a pair of stone doors carved with depictions of two skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. And then there looks like there's handles on it. You could open the door. Checking
Is
for
everybody where they want to be? Is Alendro going to check for traps?
Yeah, let's get everybody. Yeah, Alendro checks for traps. He doesn't see anything. No magic.
Okay. We'll move to the left or to the right, and we'll open the door.
Is the protection from evil still on? Because that's
It's
minute per level.
10 minutes a level, I think it is.
Is it 1 minute per level?
It's 1 minute per level.
Yeah, if
so
it's 1 minute per level, it'd probably be off because you're like
good.
a first level caster.
No, well, I mean, it is a first level spell, but it says per level, so I don't know.
Do you cast as caster level -3, or is it or is that an old edition? Might be an old edition.
Yeah, it's 1 minute per level.
You cast it as a first level. It's just a bonus spell for him.
Yeah. Okay. Even if it was 4 minutes, by the time you guys did everything you were doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Cool. All right. 4 pillars support the dome ceiling of this room. Several dark alcoves containing standing sarcophagi grace the walls, and a statue of a stern man wielding a glaive and holding a book stands in the southern part of this chamber. Alexis detects evil.
Oh, there's evil beyond this door, but that shouldn't surprise us based on what we've seen in the rest of this place.
It comes off as you know how dragons, undead, outsiders come off as more evil clerics.
Right,
it's in that category.
How many auras do I detect?
You detect 3.
There are 3 individual auras ahead of us.
That sounds like 3 evil creatures.
Yeah, so I don't know where they are because I don't know if they're invisible or not, but they are beyond this door. And can I tell if it's undead or if it's a dragon or like what type? Or
I think you have to do extra rounds to identify.
Yeah,
or do you do it all in once?
For the paladin, you get all 3 in the first round, but I don't think you can tell what type of creature it is.
Okay.
It's just the power of the aura.
Okay, so it is. What's
the number?
Yeah, so it's 3, and what's the hit dice qualifiers for the power?
Let's take a look.
For undead.
First round, presence or absence of evil, which we've done.
Yep.
Number of evil auras, which you've given me.
Yep.
And the power of the most potent evil aura present.
Okay.
If you are of good alignment, which I am, and the strongest evil aura's power is overwhelming.
Yep, we're not.
That's what we were talking about before.
Yep.
Yeah. Power and location. Oh, I get the location. Power and location of each aura.
Okay.
If it's outside my line of sight, then I can discern its direction, but not its exact location.
Okay. It's I think 1 is just beyond the aura of your, or the emanation of your torch or your light spell. In the dim section near the south, kind of where Alendro sort of went. And there's 2 more up against the next wall and up against the east wall, and they seem to be flanking Rampa.
Rampa, you're in trouble. You got some auras, and I'll point with my sword in the direction of that description.
And let's see here. Let me give you the...
Which direction? Straight ahead or to my right or to my left?
And it's moderate auras. Okay? Let's roll for initiative.
Yep.
Moderate.
I knew there was a catch to this.
Moderate auras are kind of scary.
Got a level of power here.
Everything's kind of scary if you can't hit anything.
Yeah.
Well, I got a good initiative again. I need those for to hit rolls.
Oh, look at Rada. The man with the plan. First up.
He's ahead of me.
What's in there?
So you're not sure. They haven't
I know.
shown themselves yet.
So you know what Alexis said, 3 evil auras and the general location of how that was described.
So kind of this area-ish. And then beyond the emanation of the light down in the south of the... Like down here-ish.
Down here, yeah.
Where's the light coming from?
I would imagine it'd probably be either you or Auric or some other human, poor bastard, unable to see.
I believe I still have a
Maybe Rampa?
burning torch
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
belt.
Okay.
I think that's what it was, Rampa. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That makes sense.
I'm just gonna delay till something appears.
Okay. Rampa.
I will do the same.
All right.
And if it's within, if it comes in within 5 feet that it appears, I will use unarmed strike. Otherwise, I'll hit it with my naginata.
Okay.
But I will strike it anyway. Yep.
Okay, so right in front of you. Can you see that?
Yep, I see that.
So let me give you a description of this creature. Kind of eases out of the sarcophagus to that space right there. It is an inky, barely seen out of the corner of the eye. This wisp of a shadow is vaguely humanoid outline and writhes with unholy life. And the picture is horrible. Like, that's absolutely atrocious. If I'd have known,
like a mouth.
if I'd have known the picture for this creature was this bad from the, I would have replaced it. It's a shadow. And shadows.
Is that
That
falls
is a
under knowledge,
horrible picture.
That is terrible.
that falls under knowledge religion, right?
Yes. Give me a knowledge religion check. Anybody who has it.
18.
Okay, Alexis is good. The DC on this one is 14.
Woohoo.
Good. Rada. Okay. So you guys know that these are incorporeal creatures. You know that they're resistant to channeling. You know that incorporeal creatures you need magic weapons to hit or else they don't do any damage. And that magic weapons only do half damage. The weapons that you need to hit an incorporeal creature are quote unquote ghost touch weapons. You also know that these creatures, they don't do physical damage, but they will suck the life out of you by draining strength. Any other things?
Would we know from those rolls, like how is it a save that gets you or a attack roll that gets you?
It's an attack roll, a touch attack.
Okay.
Okay.
So Rampa, Rampa and Rowdy, you guys can both act.
Yep. So I'm going to do an unarmed strike, but I'm going to do it fighting defensively
Okay.
because I don't think I can hurt it. And this is not
Not magic.
magic, so it has no effect, right?
Well, just roll it and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
See if it resists or not. We'll see how well these things are coded. Oh, I don't think you targeted the creature.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
You're right.
Let me just drag and drop it on there. 100% resisted.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
I use the wand. Magic missile.
magic missile. That affects it.
Yep.
Yeah, if you could put it on.
Sure thing. And it reaches out. A clawed, spectral hand for your throat, Rampa. Ooh. And you take...
Hang on, let me see.
That's a touch attack.
What was it? Oh, 18 still hits. My touch right now is 17.
Oh, okay.
He was fighting defensively, yeah.
Yep, I get a +3 and I'm already at 14.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I take 4 damage to
Strength.
strength.
So just on the main page,
Yep.
See damage.
Yep.
Okay, just put a 4 in there. Cool.
Yep, I did.
Okay, cool. Mims.
Well, buffing seems to be helping people. I'm gonna hit Oric again with a guidance and then move.
Okay.
So I have a feeling that I'm gonna be needed to cast it closer up on the range. Yeah.
Just remember, you said there were 3 things in here, so I don't
It
know. where the
was.
other
Yeah,
2
there's also one above Rampa too, closer to the door. Probably that other alcove where the sarcophagus was.
Probably.
Alandrill, you got warned that there was something down in the area near where you were. It hadn't actually manifested yet, so.
I'm gonna retreat back then.
Okay.
5, 10. Oh, I see it now. 15, 20. I'll try attacking it.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the damage I did or tried to do was 10, which is actually 12 if it's undead. That still did no damage, right?
Right.
Okay.
If your fists were qualified as magic weapons.
No, I get that. No, I just didn't know if the favorite enemy undead made a difference.
Yeah, it would if they were.
If
you had
fists were
reported
magical.
your fists as magic weapons with the police department, definitely. Oh, that's a hit. Alandrill's got the short sword. It's magic. It's gonna be half damage, but it's still gonna be damage.
7, so 3.
Yeah, it automatically did it. Look, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Nice.
So the magic of the blade digs, kind of catches something. It almost feels tangible. Tinder, anything?
I don't even know if he could do any damage to these as it is.
He could have with his breath weapon, but he shot that.
Yeah.
Oric's gonna try and be brave.
Yeah, dude, he's got the magic weapon, and he can get a flank.
And he's got a guidance.
And what's his movement? 30 feet. Okay, I'm not sure how it is 30 feet, but it is 30 feet. And he swings his bastard sword.
Hit the bastard.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I don't think any of this will qualify because I didn't change the things. But it's half damage from this, so it'll be 5 points. So that puts it into double digits. Oric seems pretty happy with himself. Stickfoot, I'll just move him up by Rada. Good enough. Alexis.
So do I see the other one, or was the one shown the only one we know of?
It's
right
the
now?
only one that you can see right now due to poor initiative rolls.
Oh, they have poor initiative. Really? I rolled bad.
You can sense
They're
one's
worse than you.
about to emerge from the sarcophagus just to the north of Oric.
Ten, 15, 20.
And one, you can also sense another presence down in that far alcove to the
Yeah.
south.
We're going to gang up on this one.
Okay.
I have a magic weapon. I am going to fight defensively, so we're going to click that on. just
Okay.
'cause I
Don't want to take strength damage.
Well, I'll still take strength damage, but I want to at least give myself a fighting chance. Not flanking, so alrighty, that's everything. Let's see what I can do here.
I think
Probably
that's a
not.
hit. I think it is a hit, though.
Really?
I think
I didn't target it. Damn it! Sorry.
It's okay. No, you
Yeah,
just
they don't have-
missed.
Yeah.
Because you guys have it surrounded, though, I'm going to say that's a hit.
Okay.
They don't have huge armor classes, but it's tough to hit them anyway.
Yeah, it is.
And they do brutal damage.
Oh,
That's okay. I'll just drag it on.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, it automatically takes into consideration.
did it take full damage, or did
It takes half.
Okay, because I just saw a 6 get translated down.
Yeah, then
Partially
you see
got it.
damage 3 to shadow, partially resisted.
Gotcha.
All
That
right.
is expected. All right, that's my turn.
All right, excellent. Shadow 1. I'll put shadow 3 in there too. Okay, that's where they come out and emerge. Shadow 1's got Auric or Rampa. 1, 2, 3 is Auric. 4, 5, 6 is Rampa. Auric. All right.
I would have thought Auric anyway because they can flank him. But I don't know how intelligent they are.
Yeah, they're just undead, but it's like 5 points of strength damage. Okay, so
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
yeah. All right. So I don't have a proper character sheet. I'm going to have to kind of keep track of this to the side. So he's -2. Okay. So next shadow emerges and either 1, 2, 3 Alexis or 4, 5, 6 Alendril. It was going to go Alendril automatically till he moved. It still stays on Alendril. It does move into the flank, so Alendril does get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It is a hit.
Excellent.
Okay.
Points.
Damage calculated properly. I rolled the wrong ones for the wrong ones. Awesome. All right, so this guy here is actually Shadow 3. That's right. Okay, that was right. Okay, so the incorporeal touch is at +2. So does a 14 get your touch armor class, Alendril?
Probably, but just let me double check. Nope, it doesn't.
Didn't think it
You're a
would.
dex-based fighter.
Yes.
Ah, good.
Yep. Just missed.
Darsel.
Well, let's see what all the commotion is about. So I'll move.
The power of Christ compels you.
Well, you're the one that can actually dispel him if you hit him.
So what are these things?
They're in the room.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm still catching up. I guess I gotta double move it to the doorway.
Okay.
And can I park myself there? Yeah, I'll park myself in the corner.
All right.
And I guess that's all I can do this round, right?
All right. Do you have any swift actions or anything like that?
I think anything that would dispel them or so would not be a swift action. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your, you can give me a religion check, and I can tell you about how to damage these guys. Not with weapons and stuff. Although you'd probably just know.
Okay. Knowledge religion check.
Yep. Obviously, you know that you channel energy, but you also know that if you cast a healing spell on them and touch them, it'll damage them. Holy water is good. They'll take full damage from holy water. You know that you need a magic weapon to hurt them, though, at all.
With our other knowledge check, did you say that they were immune to channel?
No, they have resistance.
Oh, okay.
So that means they get a bonus on their savings throw.
Gotcha.
So they're a little bit better at only taking half damage from your channel.
All right. Still got one left, but that's an action, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Next time. I'll get you next time.
Okay. Sundancer says they better get out of there or kill these things quick before things get ugly. Ratatouille.
They're already ugly. Come on. Go, rat. Kill somebody. Oh, he didn't do anything. Okay.
Passed. Rampa.
So I will take a 5-foot step back.
Do you have a magic weapon, Rampa?
No, I don't. All right. I will take. Hang on. I will take a 5-foot step back to me that way.
Okay.
There. Because then I have a chance to move into flank for him, and I will try and hit him with my Naginata, fighting defensively, which I know is not going to hit him.
Okay.
But it will give me some armor class protection. And I missed him anyway.
Okay.
Well, and that's me done.
All right. Shadow 2 was attacking Rampa, I believe. I'm going to go D4. 1 is it moves to attack Rampa. 2 is Auric with the flank. 3 is Alexis, the power of the holy power. And 4 is Alendril. Moves, stays on.
He's chasing me. Of course he is.
Stays on Rampa, the 5-foot step. Ooh, that was almost a 20. 20 is strength damage times 2.
I know. 7 is nothing. So that I like the nothing.
Mims! You can feel the cold from this spectral creature as it gets close to you.
I don't like it.
It has bad touch.
Yeah. Shit. I don't have a magic weapon now. You know what? Let's use this spell.
But if you stay there, you could provide a flank for Alendril.
You got to worry about casting defensively, too.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and cast defensively then.
Okay. So you're gonna Are you gonna summon something?
I am gonna summon something.
Something that has
Magical weapons.
I think so. I looked at the list before.
An attack that counts as magic weapons. Yeah.
Well, even if it doesn't, something that can absorb some attacks instead of us.
That's true too.
Okay. Give me the creature list.
You can take a 5-foot
can
step while you're casting this and still continue to cast. But
yeah, that's
with where all they are, it's tricky to find a spot without having one be within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, there's not really a spot I can shift.
In Darcel's beard.
Yeah, just get on Darcel's shoulder. It's a ghost.
Let's see if they have magical attacks. I'm looking at elementals.
If it does an energy damage, they take half damage from the energy damage. I think you have to be third level, though, no? To summon a small elemental?
I am third level.
No, I mean summon monster 3. Or,
It's summon monster 2.
Oh, okay. Cool.
A small elemental.
All right.
Yeah, I was checking. Okay, I need more information than just what it does.
Yeah, you need one that does like energy damage, like fire or earth won't count. Water is cold, so fire or cold, unless they're immune to cold. A lot of undead are. Let's see here. Just undead traits. Okay, so not immune to cold. But still take cold damage from a water elemental. I don't think the earth elemental does acid damage. And I don't think the air elemental does
Bludgeoning, I think.
Yeah. So I think your best bet's probably a fire elemental.
Yeah, fire elemental it is then.
If you're doing that defensively, though, the DC is 19 on the concentration check. And I'll let you roll your concentration check just to see what the number is, because there's no way on our sheet for us to tell what it is. It's probably +6 or +7. But if you do want to do it afterwards, I'm going to make you roll again. No matter, I just want to see the modifier. So if you hit,
just find out which page it's on.
It's on your spellcasting page. So under abilities.
There it is.
CC, yeah.
My modifier is a 6.
+6. Okay, so you have to roll a 13 or better or lose the spell.
Yeah, we're gonna try it.
Okay, cool.
And I rolled an 11. Nope,
All
lost the
right.
spell.
Well, we won't know until next round because it takes a full round to cast that one. I believe it's one. I think it's one full round for Summon Nature's Ally.
Most of the summoning spells are a full round. There
Yeah.
are some rare exceptions, but yeah.
Okay. Well, you didn't get an attack.
There's nowhere for me to. There's just nowhere for me to move.
No, you didn't get an attack of
5 foot
opportunity if that's any consolation.
Okay, dokie.
All right. It's a good try, Alendro.
Okay, cool. So I am going to 5 foot up.
Got the flank with Mims.
Yep, exactly. Let me add that in.
And that is the one that's been hurt. So it's taken blows from, I think, like 3 people and hasn't gone down yet.
It's going to go down right now, though, hopefully.
Hopefully.
It's immune to sneak attack damage.
Take that
Incorporeal creatures are. But you'll still get the +2 to hit it.
Probably take it off. Is there any way to take it off?
For sneak attack damage, if you click on to off in the combat tracker. I don't think it works anyway.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh, nice. I think they're immune to critical hits too.
That's really too bad.
Yeah, but if you roll it,
usually are.
it'll automatically take this into consideration.
Wow.
Oh, that'll be plus. If it did count, then it's an extra +4.
+4? Okay.
So it's 15, so 7.
Okay. That's enough to get rid of it. That was only... so let's see here. It would have only been... Yeah, 2 points of damage total, plus the extra for... I guess... Is it undead, or what do you get the bonus extra on that for?
Evil Outsider.
Oh, these are not evil outsiders. They are
Very good then.
Undead.
It's undead.
But that's enough. That's all it took.
Cool.
Was 2 points. Slash through, and it kind of evaporates into the netherworld.
Excellent.
Tinder.
Very excitedly taunting the other undead things because look, we killed one of them.
Okay. Auric. All right. Auric steps into the... Nope. Auric... Let's see here. It's the best way to do this here. Yeah, Auric will just spin and take a shot with his sword at this guy behind him. And misses. Rings off the wall. Stickfoot. Alexis.
Hey, this is the first time she's done this. She's going to, pray and say, channel energy to damage these undead.
Okay. You can you'll get them both. So if you target the enemy units, you get them both.
Yeah.
So the top of the map, it's the cross swords.
Okay, I got both of them targeted here.
Okay, cool. If you hit the
Yeah.
cast button, it should do the saves.
Not damaged, cast.
Just cast, yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's the saves.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does the saves. Okay, so one saved and the other one failed. So one's going to take, number 3 is going to take full damage. And number
full damage.
1 is going to take half damage. So now you can roll the damage.
33 points damage would have been great.
Okay, so...
Or
so
not so much.
2 damage to... Because in... let's see here. So it'd be 7. And 2 should be 4. In Fantasy Grounds, they count channel resistance as damage resistance, which it's not. Should just be a bonus to their saves, which it doesn't consider. But anyway.
I think it's rolling 2d4 instead of 2d6.
How can I can't get over a 4?
Yeah.
I think you're probably right. It's a DM die, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the
Well,
bot.
that's it for me. That's so I used 5-foot step to there. I still got sword and shield in hand, but I'll just, I guess, which one, the top one or the bottom one took full damage?
The bottom one took full damage.
Okay. All right. Well, full of like that pathetic damage. So okay.
Okay. So this guy took 2 damage.
It's my only shot. I can't do that again.
So it's got 1, 2, 3 Rampa, 4, 5, 6 Auric. Rampa.
Of course it is.
He dodges the worst of it. Shadow 3 incorporeally goes right through the pillar. But in doing so, takes an attack of opportunity from Alendril. And he goes after Alexis. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Oh my god.
4.
Yeah, okay. So why does it say 8? Oh, did you just damage yourself?
I didn't do that.
No, I think Alendril just hit himself.
No, because I provoked an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, but the damage that you did was to you.
What?
Target the wrong person. You have to target him.
Yep.
I did.
That's okay. Well, let me put it
Shadow
on
3.
him. There we go.
Take it off myself then.
I got you.
Cool.
All right. It reaches out a spectral hand at Alexis. Oh, but that rolled on a 20 there. That's a miss. Darsal.
Please save me. Woohoo.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll do the channel thing.
Okay. So one. Oh, both fail. Okay, these are full damage.
Oh,
Okay, so
I just roll it, right?
Well, high.
yeah, I think the DC for that is wrong. Either that or you're.
It says low DC 24 on my sheet.
That is incorrect.
It sounds awful high for a fourth
Yeah.
level character, but
Yeah, the save is not plus 13. All right, so let's see.
however, a 4 is probably going to miss anyway.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. The ability is charisma, I believe, or is it wisdom?
It was charisma when we looked it up to do mine.
Okay.
It's the same because I read it straight from the cleric sheet.
Okay, so the DC should be like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Unless
not-
he has an ability or something that changes it to wisdom, which is possible.
Okay, let's do that again. Let's try that again. Okay. 1 success, 1 failure. Which is what it would have been anyway. just the opposite. You could roll your roll the damage if you like.
Yeah. I just roll it on the table. 2d6.
You can roll it from the channel positive energy
Oh
damage.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then we can do the damage down below. All right.
Yeah. Oh, nice. 11. Okay,
Wow.
so it is 11 to... Which one failed? Shadow 3 took 11. So that would have been... It's got 5 there, so 6 more. That destroys it. And Shadow 1, it's got 2. It should have been 5. So that's 3 more, making it 12. It's barely hanging on. Sundancer says, say your prayers, kids. Ratatouille, you might be able to put this one away with a magic missile. Or maybe something else. 3. Almost. Mims.
Well, the spell didn't work.
Spell did not work.
Hang on. You missed me.
Oh, I missed Rampa. I
You
did.
did miss Rampa.
I did miss Rampa.
Is there a post here? Can I move to there?
Yeah, you can move to there.
What?
Yeah, it's more than a 5-foot step though. You got to move around it.
Okay, then I won't do that. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, those are pillars.
Okay. I will move to.
That's a 5-foot
there.
step back to near in front of the door. That's fine.
Yeah, that's 5-foot step. Fighting defensively, I will try and hit him with my fists, and I know it's not going to hurt.
If you're fighting defensively, just the act of fighting defensively is enough to get the bonus.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
But I want to see if I want to get rid of these low rolls.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
That's all I've been rolling.
Well,
I started out with a 20 that didn't confirm because I couldn't, and I missed him. And since then, it's been low.
it's been a
So
bad
that's
night.
me done.
Tough night for Rampa. Mims,
It has been.
the spell fades on your lips.
Frustration. Joop. Alendril, have some guidance.
Thank you.
And please stab it.
Alendril. Using the guidance now. +1 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Can I get to the diagonal northeast?
Yes.
No. Okay, so I guess I'll just come this way then.
Northwest. There we go.
Right, you said +1?
+1, yes.
Excellent. Oh, boo.
Just missed. Just miss.
Cool.
Dinder.
Rar, 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 rar.
Then Kaskerkin. Half damage from this. Has got to beat a 6 to put it away. But there is strength damage. So that is actually +3. So 5. There's still 1 hit point left. Stickfoot, Alexis. It's got 1 hit point left.
All
You
right,
can
well,
tell
I
it's clinging to on life.
I gotta do this because we gotta hit it because I don't want anyone else taking strength damage.
And you know it goes next after you.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is use my second Smite Evo, which I just got this level.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight defensively. I want to hit this thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the natural 1. I guarantee it. There's a time to do it. This is it.
Yep.
All right, so everything should be set. I'm gonna 5-foot step. Now, we are surrounding this thing.
Yeah, I'll give you a +2.
Okay. And I got that in there.
It's got 3 magic weapons around it. There's no way
Yeah.
to be able to dodge.
And you will be smited, evil, undead. Go back to where you came from.
Full damage if you get. Oh.
Did I not call it? Did I not call it? I should get a bonus for the called shot right there.
Do you want to use your hero point? I gave you guys all a hero point.
I will take it if
Okay.
Is it a team point or is it
Yeah, this is a team point. This
well,
is
the
this,
team has to approve then.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Okay. I didn't hear anyone say no.
because it's going to be an automatic
No,
hit.
we need
unless
to
you
kill
roll.
it as soon as
Oh,
possible.
there we go.
I'll take that. Best
Okay.
point. Best.
There you go. That's much better.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I
the
don't
best
know
use
if I
of the
need to
hero
roll
point I've
damage.
seen in
But,
a while.
Yeah, that's
that's one
yeah.
point of damage?
no, that's full damage because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So
saving it because I don't know what we're going to face after this room, but I also didn't want that thing touching anyone else.
that attack would have hit too. So you saved. You saved somebody 1 point of strength damage, but still, nicely done.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty good.
It goes quiet. I don't think there is anything treasure-wise in this room other than sarcophagus, but you guys do find a secret door
Our team being alive is a treasure.
right there.
Absolutely.
And we'll continue there next week.
And where's the
Path to the
sarcophagus?
left, is that the
Dun,
secret
dun,
door?
That
Or
is
there-
that was the path to the left. Yeah, secret door.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, here?
Yep, you can see it on the map.
The path, yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right, and I'll see you
Nothing
kids.
else in the room.
See you kids next Thursday. We go weekly.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take care, all.
Yep. See ya.
Night,
Yep.
Dan.
You know,
Hey, have a good night.
Good night. Yep.
Ray, what's up, kid?
I'm going to go for higher numbers next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Well, I called the natural one. How can...
Yeah, it's always the way when you got it lined up perfect, and you know you're gonna. It's the only way you fail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as my crit in the very first one didn't confirm, and then with 2 rolls for blind fighting, I couldn't hit. I knew it was going to be a long night,
yep.
and I was right.
I'll do the experience points for you guys so you can see where you're at. A couple
Well,
extra.
we just made 4, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Nim's levels up. I don't know.
but that was pretty. Yeah, maybe. I don't think so
Maybe.
though.
No, I'm a ways off. But I just
Still
I shifted
almost-
all of my my second level spells to get us off this island, and I'm like, I can't hit anything because all
No,
the
it's
second
good.
level spells are really good. But
Yeah, almost 1,000 each. That's pretty good.
All right. I will talk to y'all next week.
All right, we'll
Thank
see you
very
next
much.
week.
Always fun.
So, if anyone wants to hear the story real quick,
Yes.
this room I did on one of my attempts in Curse of the Runelords,
Uh-huh.
and it derailed the party and killed the group. And
Oh.
what happened was a player was absent, and so the DM controlled him and put him in the middle of the room. And then all the shades attacked that player and strength drained him to die. And then, because the shadow, when the player dies, they could, after so many rounds,
Come
a
back
shadow.
as a shadow. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were fighting the shadows plus our dead friend who wasn't present to fight for himself.
Oh
And
man,
when he found out, it derailed everything, and it killed the campaign.
that was the. So you don't know what's down this hallway then?
No,
Oh, okay, cool, excellent.
I tried to, not get a game as
No.
much as I could possibly do. So,
Well,
trying to play it from Alexis's perspective.
In that instance, though, Alexis would have that information. She's always going to be detecting evil. I just assume that Ratatouille's always going to be detecting magic, that kind of stuff. Whenever, like, if that's your thing, which is clearly your thing, I'm
Yeah.
just going to assume that that's what you're going to be doing. So, yeah,
Well, especially after the last 2 rooms,
yeah,
when it's in horrific evil, she's gonna be like hallway, cubby hole,
yeah, exactly. I kind of,
closet,
I didn't have the I didn't have the effects on Malfeshnekor that I should have had, but
I'm surprised he didn't
it
do his
was
scream.
it was dangerous enough as it was. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
His scream or whatever it is, supreme equivalent that debuffs everybody, makes everyone afraid. I was expecting that.
Oh, I didn't know he had that.
Yeah, well, the one time I fought him, we had 5 players, and 3 were affected and ran.
Oh.
And the 2 that were not was my bard and another caster.
Let me see. Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
So
see.
it took a couple of rounds to regroup after that effect. Yeah.
On the character sheet in here, it just says that.
It was like a braying or something. I forget. I don't know what.
No, that was the F Hounds.
Oh, well, it was something similar. Maybe he messed up.
Maybe,
and gave
yeah.
him an ability he didn't really have. But yeah, I remember we had to roll fear saves, and it was brutal.
I should have had. I think it already had in consideration the bull strength, though. I think that's why he was doing so much damage. Because I think I looked at it before and it didn't match up damage wise with what it has on the. So I think it's already got it in consideration that he already had bull strength up.
Right. And that DM, he got mad at our group saying, y'all should have left the room and just ranged it. It was stuck in the room. How the heck were we supposed to know that?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to metagame that for this round. Like assume.
He was supposed to have blink up. That's would have been.
Well, he did blink that first round, but yeah, he should have been blinking the whole fight. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was actually that was invisibility spear, so that went as soon as he attacked. But no, it doesn't have a. That's the F-Hound that has the fear. The fear howl.
Well, then that guy gave that guy.
That guy bad DM'd you. Bad DM'd you.
Well, it turned out that he killed a player that wasn't present kind of ruthlessly, and it derailed the campaign. So, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, that was a tough enough fight as it was. He didn't need any extra bonuses. That's for sure. But he's basically being able to knock down a 4th level fighter in 1 round. That's, that's dangerous. You guys did well. All right, kids. I will see you on Monday and then next Thursday.
Yeah. Have a good night.
All right. Night, everybody.
Yep.